Hello everyone, my name is Ankit Verma. Today we are going to learn Ensemble learning. Ensemble learning combine predictions of multiple models to improve predictive performance. These models are also called base models or weak learners. In normal machine learning process, we have the data set. Let us suppose I am giving the name as D that train the model. This is the base model like SVM or naive Bayes or decision tree, and that model do the prediction. This is the normal process of a machine learning model. But here in the ensemble learning, we have the data set. Let us suppose the name giving is D. This data set is divided into various subsets. Let's say it is D1, D2 and D3. Here each subset of data is given to the different model. Just like D1 is given to SVM, D2 is given to naive Bayes and D3 is given to decision tree. These different models will do their own prediction, and these predictions are combined. So using the ensemble learning, multiple weak learners are combined to form a single strong learner. In normal machine learning process, let us suppose that we are having a problem. We are going to an expert is giving the solution. But in the ensemble learning, suppose we are having a problem. We take the parts of that problem, we give them to the different experts. Different experts are giving their opinion and we combine them. This is ensemble learning. When we are asking multiple experts for a problem, then our prediction will be more accurate. Now we are learning goals of ensemble learning. The first goal is reduce errors. When we are consulting various people, then chance of error will be very less. The second goal is improve performance. If we are consulting multiple people, then they will give accurate result, which will improve the performance of model. Now we are learning types of ensemble learning. The first type is bagging. It is also called bootstrap aggregating. The diagram we have discussed is of bagging technique. Here we are having data set which is also called training data. Let us suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 4 inside this data set. This data set is divided into the subsets which is called bootstrapped samples, which means sampling with replacement. Here the meaning is, in the data set we are having 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are taking the bootstrapped samples, which means sampling with replacement. So let's say in first subset we are taking 1, 3 and 4. Now in subset 2 we are again taking 1 and then 2 and 4. And in subset 3, we are taking 1, 2 and 3. So we are taking different samples where we are replacing some values. So this is sampling with replacement. This is called bootstrap samples. That's why the name of technique is bootstrap aggregating or bagging. These subsets of dataset are individually given to the base models, which are also called base learners or weak learners, just like SVM, naive Bayes and decision tree. These all models will parallelly give their individual prediction, and these all predictions are combined, which is called ensemble prediction. Let us suppose these are the 4 questions, out of which 3 questions we have given to each model. Let us suppose for question 1, SVM says yes, and for the same question, naive Bayes says no. And for the same question, decision tree says yes. Here the average or majority vote is for yes. So in the bagging technique, models are trained independently on different subset of data and their results are averaged or majority vote. Bagging is used for both regression and classification tasks. When the individual prediction of different models are averaged, then it is for regression. And if the individual prediction is going as per the majority vote, then it is for classification. Bagging works on parallel approach, where different models parallelly take the subset of dataset and give the individual prediction. Next type of ensemble learning is boosting. In boosting, let us suppose that we have the dataset. From this dataset, we are giving to the base model 1, let's say SVM. For some dataset, it will do the correct prediction, and for some dataset, it will do the wrong prediction. Now this dataset of incorrect prediction will be again given to the another model, let's say naive Bayes. From that dataset, again naive Bayes will do some correct prediction and some wrong prediction. Again this wrong prediction will be given to the another model, let's say decision tree, and from some data it will do the correct prediction and wrong prediction. Then these different predictions of different stages are combined. This is the boosting. Here we can observe that we are emphasizing the incorrect decisions of the previous model and we are working on it. So we are boosting the incorrect prediction and working on it. In boosting, base models are trained sequentially and each model is learning from the mistakes of previous model. Let us suppose that we have the data set which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. We are giving it to model 1 which is SVM, and SVM is doing right for 1, but for 2, 3, 4 it is not giving the correct result. This incorrect prediction is called misclassified data. The misclassified data are assigned higher weight. Misclassified data is boosted by giving the higher weight so that they can be treated on highest priority. And this misclassified data or incorrect prediction is given to the next model. So this 2, 3 and 4 is becoming weighted subset whose weight is higher, and this will be treated by next model. So naive Bayes will check these three, and let us suppose that for 2 it is giving the correct prediction and for 3 and 4 it is not giving the right prediction. So again this 3 and 4 is misclassified data whose weight is increased and they are boosted, and this incorrect prediction is given to the next model. So this 3 and 4 are the weighted subset. And again the next model, let's say decision tree, is giving right for 3 and wrong prediction for 4. So in such a way it is going in the sequential manner, and whatever is the incorrect prediction of previous model, that is going to be given to next model. The final prediction is the weighted sum of individual model prediction. Here the higher weight is given to the more accurate model. First model is giving 3 incorrect prediction, and that incorrect is given as a training to another model, and that is giving 2 incorrect prediction. Again that is given to the next model for a training, and it is giving only 1 wrong prediction. So that means this is the more accurate model, so it will be given more weightage. So as per the accuracy, the weightage is given and they are combined. Boosting works on the sequential approach because the result of first model incorrect prediction is given to the another model, and again its result as incorrect prediction is given to the third model for training. There are various algorithms under the boosting technique. The first is adaboost, which is also called adaptive boost. The second is gradient boosting. Next is ggBoost. Next is cat boost. And next is light GBM, which is light gradient boosting machine. Next type of ensemble learning is stacking. It is also called meta learning. Stacking method is just like bagging. Here we are having a data set just like 1, 2, 3, 4. It is divided into different subsets like 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 3. And these subsets of data are parallelly given to different models just like SVM, naive Bayes and decision tree, and individual prediction is taken from different models. Just like for first question SVM is saying yes, for the first question naive Bayes is saying no, and for first question decision tree is saying yes. Till there it is same as bagging. In the bagging model, we average or take the maximum vote for this prediction. But here we are taking another model, which is meta model. Assume that we have some problem and that is given to the 3 students to solve, and they are giving their own answers. Now, as per their 3 answers, we are calling the topper of the class a meta model, and these 3 answers are given to that meta model and it will give the prediction. So these 3 individual predictions are again given to the meta model, which is the best model, and that will do the final prediction. Let's assume that k nearest neighbor is our meta model. Meta model is trained from the output of multiple base models, and from this meta model we take the final prediction. This is called meta learning or stacking. So that's all for today. Thank you.